friends. Today our reading objective is going to be we will be able to identify nonfiction text features. So, identify, I want you to think of a magnifying glass. Because when we identify, we look for something specific. So we will be able to identify or look for nonfiction text features. What does nonfiction mean? Nonfiction means real. So in the book today, we're going to look for books that are real text features. And text features are just parts of a nonfiction book that we see a lot. So today we will be able to identify nonfiction text features. Let's look. So first, let's look at this book. Do you think that it is fiction or nonfiction? Did you say fiction? Did you say nonfiction? If you said nonfiction, you are right. This book is nonfiction. And let's look at the book and think, what tells us that this is probably a nonfiction book? Well, first I see that it has real pictures, and that usually books with real pictures are nonfiction, not always. We read a book about spiders that had all illustrated pictures, but this one is going to be real. And also it says National Geographic. What do we already know about National Geographic? Well, I know that they have a National Geographic channel and you can watch lots of shows about animals. And I've also read books like this before that are by National Geographic, and they are all books that are true. So I know that this is nonfiction. And I have one more thing that I want you to notice. Do you see that little kitty poking out? That cat shows us that that is a text feature that we're going to look for. So let's open the page. Sharks by Anne Schreiber. And here we see more pictures. Ooh. Table of contents. And so we see a little kitty here. That tells us that this is a text feature. So the first text feature is table of contents. And we can see here that it has all the chapter names on it. So one chapter is going to be Chomp. One's going to be Blue Ribbon Sharks. One says Shark Attack. So it says the names of the chapters, and it also says the page numbers where you'll find those chapters. So I want you to look right here. If we wanted to see a chapter about baby sharks, where would we look? We'd probably want to look at Shark Pups, or we could also look at Pups Grow Up. So if we wanted to get to Shark Pups, I might say, okay, I can see that it starts at page 8. So I would flip to page 8 and I'd probably find information about Shark Pups. How about if I wanted to learn about what they look like? Would I look at Shark Attack? Probably not. I'd probably look at Now You See Them because it might tell us what we look like. What page would I go to find that chapter? I'd go to page 24. Yep. Okay, so the table of contents tells us the chapters and what pages we can find them on. This is a really important part of a book, especially when you're researching. Okay, our first chapter is called Chomp. And do you remember what kind of device that is? It is an onomatopoeia. It's a sound. Good job. So, chomp. What is quick? What is quiet? What has 5 rows of teeth? What glides through the water? Chomp! It's a shark. Sharks live in all of Earth's oceans. They have been here for a long time. Sharks were here before dinosaurs. Ooh, and we have another text feature here. This text feature is a photograph, and a lot of nonfiction books have pictures, real pictures in them, and so this is a photograph, and almost every page has a photograph on it, and this is an oceanic white-tip shark. bites, cartilage. Cartilage is light, strong, and rubbery. The tip of your nose is cartilage. Can you feel how soft it is? So touch your nose. Does it feel like bone? It's a little bit softer than bone. That's what cartilage, and we're going to learn more about cartilage. So cartilage is a light, strong, and rubbery, like the tip of your nose is made of cartilage, not bone. So let's see. A shark is a fish, but a shark is not like other fish. Sharks do not have bones. They have soft cartilage instead. So do sharks have bones? No, they have cartilage instead. And so that's like on their nose. Cartilage helps sharks twist and turn. Cartilage helps sharks move and bend. So if you look right here, that is their cartilage that lets them move their tail like that instead of like a regular, like how we have bones that move different. And this is a hammerhead shark. You can kind of see its very unique head. Shark tails are larger on top. This helps them move through the water better. That's cool. So see how it's longer there and shorter there? If a shark loses a tooth, a new one moves forward to take its place. Ooh, those look sharp. Ooh, we have a kitty. So here's another text feature. This is a close-up. So we see here, I don't really know what that is yet. Can we predict? It looks like some sequins. Let's find out. Shark skin feels bumpy and rough. So this is what shark skin would look like. It's hard like sandpaper. It protects sharks and helps them swim faster. So this is a close-up. So if we look at this picture, we can't really see what the shark skin looks like up close. So they kind of took a magnifying glass and went really close to the shark. So that is a close-up. Shark pups. Shark babies are called pups. Some pups grow inside their mothers. Other pups hatch from eggs. So what kind of animals have pups that grow inside their mothers? I think of like cats and dogs and humans. And then other pups hatch from eggs. And when I think of animals that hatch from eggs, I think of birds and reptiles. But it says that sharks, they can grow inside their mothers or sometimes hatch from eggs. And here we see another text feature. It is a label. And so this says lemon shark. And that means that this is a lemon shark. It is labeled. That way we know what it is. Lemon shark pups grow inside their mothers. The lemon shark mother goes to shallow water to give birth. The pups stay near the shallow water until they are grown. And you can see here, this is a lemon shark pup. So that's a baby right there. These fish are called remoras. They hang around sharks and eat their leftovers. Ooh, yum. Ooh, and we have a joke. I love National Geographic because they usually have jokes. What do you call a shark baby from the Arctic? Oh, we have to turn it over to see the answer. It is called a pupsicle. Ha ha ha. So funny. Why do you think they put jokes inside their book? It kind of makes it a little bit more interesting. Do you think you could use that in your writing? Okay. Ooh, a mermaid's purse. Oh, I wonder if it really is a mermaid's purse. Swell shark pups hatch from eggs. The mother sharks lay the eggs in hard cases. People call the case a mermaid purse. So this is a mermaid purse, but it is also a shark egg. A pup coming out of its egg case. Ooh, and we have a text feature. That is a caption, and it tells us more about the picture. So this is a label. See how the label is just swell shark pup. It is just a couple words that tell us about the picture, but a caption is a full sentence that tells us about the picture, like a pup coming out of its egg case. Swell shark mothers lay up to 5 egg cases at a time. In 9 months, the swell shark pups are born. Pups grow up, and that is a heading right there. That's another text feature. That is the title of what is going to be on this page. This is a nurse shark. Word bites, predators, animals that eat other animals, and prey are animals that are eaten by other animals. So do you think a shark is a predator or prey? It's a predator because it eats other animals. When shark pups grow up, they are awesome predators. They have many ways to sense their prey. Did you know a shark can smell blood from miles away? It can smell 1 drop of blood in 25 million drops of ocean. Wow, that's a really interesting fact. Sharks can see better than humans can. Even in deep, dark water, a shark can see its prey. Sharks take a test bite out of prey before eating. Their taste buds tell them if the prey is fat enough to eat. Oh my goodness, that's a great white shark. Let's see this joke right here. What is a great white's favorite candy? What do you think? It is a jawbreaker. Ha ha ha, so funny. What big teeth you have. Oh my goodness, look at that shark. It's called a sand tiger shark. Sharks have many rows of teeth. They are always losing some teeth. They are always growing new teeth. A shark uses up more than 10,000 teeth in its life. Wow, that is so cool. Different sharks have different teeth. Their teeth are perfect for what they eat. Long, spiky teeth are for catching. Flat teeth are for grinding. So grinding is when you might move something together until it breaks. So like when you eat some pizza and you chew it up, you're grinding it up before you swallow. Serrated teeth are for ripping. You can see how that would be good for ripping. Serrated is that. When something is serrated, it has a jagged edge like a saw blade. So do you see how it's kind of bumpy on the edge? That makes it so that it can rip a little bit better like a saw. Ooh, let's look at some more words that we're going to see. Prehistoric. Prehistoric is a time before people wrote things down. Extinct. Extinct plants and animals no longer live on Earth. Okay, so extinct means they're not here anymore. Here is a megalodon tooth. Wow, prehistoric sharks had really big teeth, up to 6 inches. So those were sharks from a long time ago. The megalodon is a prehistoric shark. Scientists made a life-size model of the megalodon's jaw and put in the teeth they have found. You can imagine how big the shark must have been. Oh my goodness, that is huge. Imagine this. A giant shark is gliding through the water. A swimmer is nearby. The shark gets closer. It is huge. It opens its giant mouth and sucks in a big mouthful of water. The swimmer is fine. The shark is a whale shark. Whale sharks are the biggest sharks, but they have tiny teeth. They eat tiny animals called plankton, and so there's the whale shark. And if you've seen Finding Dory, there's a whale shark in that movie that she's really good friends with. And do you see what this is? Do you remember what that's called? That is called let's find it. Heading. See? That's the heading. Here's another heading. Oh, there's another heading. Blue ribbon sharks. There are about 375 different kinds of sharks, or types of sharks. A hammerhead shark has a head shaped like a giant hammer. Look at that. Its wide head is great for hunting. That is the weirdest, the hammerhead shark. The spined pygmy shark is about 8 inches long. It has a glow-in-the-dark belly. It is the smallest, the spined pygmy shark. The creepiest is the great white shark. When a great white bites its prey, its eyes roll back into its head. Look, there's its eye. This protects its eyes. Oh my goodness, the fastest is the mako shark, and oh my goodness, his teeth look so scary. The mako is the fastest shark. It can swim up to 20 miles per hour. Makos leap clear out of the water to catch prey. Oh my goodness. Look how scary. That one's scary to me. How did the hammerhead do on the test? He nailed it. Ha ha ha, so funny. Okay, here's a heading. Do you remember what this is called? It's a label. Some sharks glow in the dark. Do you see something shiny in the water? Watch out, the tiny lantern shark is covered with a glow-in-the-dark slime. Oh my goodness, look at it. The lantern shark is a deep-sea shark. Many deep-sea animals glow. Scientists think glowing might help predators attract prey. Ooh, looks like like my fingernails a little bit. Now you don't. There's another heading. Most sharks are hard to see. They have a dark back. From above, they blend in with the water. So when you're looking down in the water, you can't see them. They have a white belly. From below, they blend in with the sky. So if a predator was looking up, they wouldn't be able to see them. That's the Wollongong shark. Can you see it? Can you find the shark? I see it right there. Isn't that crazy? Blends in really well. Some sharks have a special way to hide. Wobbegongs have colors like the seafloor. Their mouths have parts that look like the seaweed. Do you see that? Fish swim in, but they can't get out. Ooh. Shark attack. One day, Bethany Hamilton went surfing. Suddenly, a tiger shark attacked. It tugged her as she held onto her surfboard. It took a big bite out of her surfboard. Do you see that? It also took Bethany's left arm. After the attack, Bethany wanted to keep surfing. She's not afraid to go in the water. She knows that shark attacks are rare. Bethany says, one thing hasn't changed, and that's how I feel when I'm riding a wave. She's very brave. People attack? Shark attacks are scary and terrible. Sharks can be a danger to people, but people are a bigger danger to sharks. Millions of sharks die in nets set to catch other fish. Others are killed on purpose. That's so sad. That's a gray reef shark. That's another label. Many types of sharks have become extinct. Do you remember what that means? It means that they're not on the planet anymore. Sharks have been on Earth for millions of years. Sharks and people need to learn to share the sea. I agree. Okay, and this is our last text feature. It is a glossary. And the glossary is where there are words in alphabetical order. So do you see C, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, all the way down. And it also has the definitions of each word. So if you didn't know what a word meant, like how we just got to the word extinct, and if I thought, I don't know, what does extinct mean? I could go to the glossary and see that extinct means extinct plants and animals are no longer alive on Earth. So that's what a glossary does. So I'm going to show you some different text features, and let's see if you can remember what they are. This one is the table of contents. And the table of contents, remember, it has all the chapters and then the page numbers where you can find them. That's a photograph. And so that's how you can usually tell that it's a nonfiction book, because it has photographs in it. Remember what this one is? It's a close-up. It's when you can look really close in at something to get more information. That's a label. There's another label. Remember what this is? It's a caption. A caption is a full sentence that gives more information about the picture. So like a pup coming out of its egg case. So that's a label. That's a caption. Label, caption. Label, caption. Caption, label. I love that picture. Here's a heading that tells us what we're going to learn about on the page. It's another heading. Remember what that is? Label. I don't know if we're going to find... Where's another text feature? We have the glossary at the end that gives the words in the book that we might not know and gives the definitions. Okay, now you are going to go to a book on Epic, and you are going to find some text features in that book. So you're going to read a book about dolphins, and dolphins are a lot like sharks. So I want you to think while you're reading, how are dolphins kind of like sharks? And you're going to go on a scavenger hunt to find some different text features. So let's remember what our goal is one more time. We will be able to identify nonfiction text features. So you're going to be looking for them. Have fun.